Blending is basically meeting them where they are, and it's body language, it's the things you acknowledge. If you and I are wearing the same sports team paraphernalia, we're going to feel a little closer. That would be an example of blending. If we're with a little child and we come down to their level and we meet them at eye level, if we're reducing physical differences. That's an example of blending. Let's say we're in a restaurant. I look at the menu. I say, "What are you going to have, Charles?" What does what you're going to have to do with what I want? It doesn't have to do with hunger or thirst. It has to do with a feeling of rapport. If we have similar things, we'll feel closer. If you simply acknowledge what somebody says, so you say, "Rick," so we acknowledge what somebody says. You just let me know you've listened to me. That's called backtracking. When you say back what somebody says to you, that's an example of thing. If you ask me questions to find, well, tell me a little more what you mean by that. It shows that you really care to understand. That's an example of blending. And blending is not just a one-time experience in terms of people who have an ongoing relationship, whether it's business or personal. Blending is like a bank account that builds up between people. Anybody you say you trust is blended with you. Now, they may not blend right across the board. They may blend in certain subject areas. There could be somebody whose car advice you take in an instant. They tell you to do it, you do it, but you may not be taking their relationship advice as quickly. So going back to our lens, if somebody's in a get it done mode, right, and they got to make things happen, and I'm very direct and to the point, and I speak very bottom line, they're going to love that. That's going to blend with them. On the other hand, if somebody's in that get it right mode, I wouldn't just bottom line it. I'd have to go through, all right, research we did. Here's what we found out. Here's what's worked and not worked in the past. And this is why we think we should do this way. That would blend with them, give them all the details. If somebody's in get along mode and they come to the meeting a little early, I go, "Hey, how you doing? How's the family? What's happening? I heard you had a new grandchild. Tell me all about it." That will blend with them. If somebody's in that get appreciated mode and we say, "Boy, you know what? You sure bring a lot of value to this team," that will blend with them. So blending happens in a multitude of ways. It's simply acknowledging what people say. It's asking questions. But it's meeting them where they are in that area of the lens, and it accumulates. That's something. It's not just a one time. It's money in the bank, in the relationship bank between you.